What's going on YouTube? It's AOTP all over the place. We cover pretty much something, everything when it comes to music, whether it's live or review reactions on interviews, the actual music, updated music, music from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010, present, and as far as with some of these sports analysts, we're actually here to debunk some of their claims as well, as far as some of the greatest players that ever walked the earth or whatever, but they don't get the full credit. So here we're basically here to give you the truth about um, a lot of input on the athletes. Now, as far as the music, it's all opinionated at the end of the day, but it's certain things that I would like to review on that some of you all may have seen, but some of y'all probably haven't. So today, the specific interview, I choose to do is actually on a very, very controversial figure. And I remember when he was alive, he was actually he wasn't held in the highest light at all. Now, still to this day, everybody is saying, "Oh man, he's a bright, shining armor. This, that, the other. It's nothing but positivity." But back then, it was all negative, negative on top of negative on top of negative. It was like my man's couldn't do nothing right. But the individual I'm talking about is Tupac or whatnot. And even though they butchered this movie, I'm still here to give you a live, a good review or reaction on this interview. Now, I will be honest, I have seen some of his interviews in the past. This is one in particular that I haven't seen where he's talking about Donald Trump back in '92. So let's check it out. Watch it with me, get my live reaction. Let me know how you feel after. Drop it in the comments, subscribe, like, show your boy some love. Respect my authority. Here we go.
This world is such a and when I say this world, I mean it. I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a gimme, gimme, gimme. Everybody back off. Everybody's like you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business. If you want to be successful, you want to be like Trump. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Push, 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 push. Step, step, step. Crush, crush, crush. That's how it all is. And it's like nobody ever stopped. Just I feel like instead of us just being like slavery's bad, slavery's down, bad whitey, bad whitey. I mean, all right, let's stop that. And everybody's smart enough to know that. I mean, we've been slighted, and we want ours. And I don't mean by like ours, 40 acres and a mule, because we're past that. But we need help. I mean, for us to be on our own 2 feet, us meaning youth or us meaning black.
The man is definitely brilliant, and what actually throws me off about this is, as I mentioned, this was an interview that was done in '92. So for him to be talking like this when he was born in '71 to be exact, so for him to be 21 and saying some of the things that he's saying, giving some of the critiques in the system, and how truthfully, still to this day, it's 2020, and a lot of us are still gimme, 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 take, 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 take. Like it's never a balance. Too much of anything is always bad. But I'm not here to preach. Let's check out some more of this. Um, Hopefully, whoever watching this, if you watch the other videos, I always got some Hennessy in a plastic cup. I don't like to do dishes. Simple as that. Ain't no wedding ring over here, so I ain't gonna be cleaning no dishes for no reason. No, I'm just messing with y'all. Wait, plastic cup.
People, whatever you want to take it for. For us to be on our own 2 feet, we do need help because we have been here. We have been a good friend. If you want to make it a relationship type thing, we have been there, and now we deserve our payback. It's like you got a friend that you don't never look out for. You dressed up in jewels. Now America's got jewels, and they paid and everything, and they lending money to everybody except us. And it's like everybody need a little help on their way to being self-reliant. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing about the album, about the Special Olympics. Everybody need a little something and they to be independent. No independent person just grew up and was born independent. You worked and you learned teamwork and you learned cooperation and unity and struggle, and then you became independent. And we have to teach that and instill that. And why is it that they want to do that? I mean, if this is truly a melting pot in the country where we care about it, and Lady Liberty got a hand like this, she really loves us, then we really need to be like that. And it needs to be the black kids. If there's a white person who got money,
It's not funny, but it's not funny at all. Lady Liberty, he got a point. And even some of the biggest people that we look up to as far as these investors, the people that are financially freedom or whatever. Like, look back. Somebody invested something within them initially before they was able to do what they was doing. Even, like I said, this interview was based on Trump. But, come on. The family, that's a generation of riches. So it comes from something. Whatever was passed down or whatever, he implemented that plan. He took the game. No matter and what a lot of us do, Americans, a lot of us will say, oh well, he filed bankruptcy this many times or whatever, this, that, the other, or whatnot. How many times was he able to rise after that or whatnot? Which shows how he's self-reliant and he's still putting into play everything he learned from the generation that gave him the game before. So with this interview, what I take from it is Tupac is basically where are those generations for us? Where are the people that was giving us the game generations before? Um, sad to say, a lot of us are we've been financially illiterate for so long. A lot of us are just now becoming financially literate. A lot of us still don't know the difference between assets and liabilities. But anyways, we'll talk about that later in another video, or let's keep watching.
and he need to help them. He need to help black kids, Mexican kids, Korean kids, whatever. But it need to be real. And it need to be before we all die and then you say, oh, I made a mistake. We should have gave them some money. We really should have helped these folks. It's going to be too late. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when you got to pay your own karma.
Right.
And that's when God make you punish.
He's right.
When God punishes you. Because I feel like, it's
Whatever
too much
God you
money
believe
here.
in.
I mean, nobody should be hitting lotto for 36 million and we got people starving in the streets. That is not idealistic. That's just real. That is just stupid. There's no way Michael Jackson should have, or whoever Jackson, should have $1 million, $1 billion, and then there's people starving. There's no way. There's no way that these people should own planes and their people don't have houses, apartments, shacks.
Look at the top 8 to 10 individuals financially in the world. They have more money than the rest of the world, which is never mind. Keep talking, Pop. Yeah, you break it down better than I could ever. Hey, it's Friday. Hopefully, the watchers are actually they had their cups up with me. Hennessy over here on this channel, Hennessy. No, but we do say we do white liquors as well or whatnot. We do wines or whatever. Just whenever you all get a chance, always send me a message or go down in the feedback or whatever. Let me know what y'all are like me to drink on the set as well or whatever. We can all take a shot together or have a glass of wine together or something of that nature. Now I don't drink everything, so don't get ridiculous. Some things I'm not doing. Period. I'm not no young man or whatever about to taste some. Oh, we'll talk about that later too. But yeah,
Drawers, pants.
We say to people that say, well, they earned it. Now you go out and you're earned it.
If they earned it, then I think that's good, and I think that they deserve it. But even if you earned it, you still owe. Because look at me, I don't have that mega money, but I feel guilty walking by somebody. I got to give them some mail. And if I know I got $3,000 in my pocket, I feel like it's wrong to give that person a quarter or $1. It's wrong. Only you know what you got in your pocket. And that's wrong. No matter what they do, if they take it and drink it, they take it and drink it. But I mean, you got. You understand? And we all know how hard it is, and it's not about if you good or you bad. So since it's not about if you good or you bad, we know that because he don't got don't mean he was bad. Or don't mean he's a criminal, or don't mean he's crazy, or a drug addict, or none of that. It just means he don't got. And
Hey man, keep talking. Y'all keep forgetting this man died at 26 talking like this.
ain't it bad that you got 30? I mean, can you imagine somebody having $32 million? 32. $32 million. And this
It
person
happens
has
all the time now,
nothing,
Pop.
and you can sleep. You can still go to the movies about. I mean, and then
It
these
happens
are the
all the
type of
time
people
now.
that get humanitarian awards.
It happens all the time now.
Millionaires. How can they be humanitarians? By the fact that they millionaires and there's so many poor people shows how unhumane they are.
It happens all the
You know what
time
I'm
now,
saying?
man.
And that bugs me. Not saying that when I'm never gonna be rich and I'm never, you know what I'm saying, but I'm saying it's a struggle and I think everybody deserves. And I think there's a way to pay these people. I think there is a way. It just takes to be revolutionary. And it takes to do something out of the ordinary. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that if we just said, okay, I got an idea. No more porno buildings. You know what I'm saying? Let's build houses. Or no more polo games. Let's build houses for poor people. You know what I'm saying? Or look, okay, I know you're rich. I know you got $40 billion, but can you just keep it to one house? You only need one house. And if you only got two kids, can you just keep it to 2 rooms?
How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all agree or do you disagree? It happens every day now. As far as 32 million, that's for a lot of people. That's actually light today. Like, you know how many people that has over 200 million and still don't do for no one but themselves. But how do y'all feel about that? As far as if you have that type of financial wealth or whatever, do you feel like you should keep it to one house? Do you feel you should keep it to two cars if you're in a marriage? Just for you, your wife, or whatever, pick up the kids back and forth or whatnot. Whether you whether you have 50, $75 million or not, or whatever, or 100 to 200 million. Answer it honestly now, like, because I know a lot of people that's gonna tell me, "Hey man, kiss my ass. If I get 300 million, I'm gonna get about 7, 8 cars. I'm gonna get that big Mike Tyson house in Connecticut or whatever." Like be honest. Here we gonna be honest. Like we gonna talk real. So how do y'all feel about that?
I mean, why have 52 rooms and you know there's somebody with no room? It just don't make sense to me. It don't. And then these people celebrate Christmas. They got big trees, huge trees, all the little trimmings. Everybody got gifts, and
Mm.
then somebody's starving. And they're having a white Christmas. They're having a great Christmas, eggnog and the whole nine. That's not fair to me.
I feel like that was a real conversation, and I can't say I agree with him all the way, but he did make some valid points. Me personally, if I'm worth that type of money, I do wish to give back in some type of way, whether it's creating scholarships or whether it's helping other individuals become learn entrepreneurship, investing into their business, becoming a partner or whatever, things of that nature. So certain things I do agree with. He's blunt, he's bold, but I really want you all opinion on this matter as well, or whatnot, and we can agree to disagree. Like I said, we honest over here on this channel. Go ahead, talk your shit. That's what we here for. All right, get back to me. This AOTP. I'm gonna do another video for y'all. Maybe a couple of them tonight. You know, I gotta do editing. And I'm probably gonna drop like 13 to 14 videos at one time with y'all, so I can have the music for you all, the reactions and everything, and then also have the sports politics and the people that get short-ended or whatever. And as I mentioned, I got a lot of bones to pick as far as like with Skip Bayless, like the recent interview I just seen as far as the top running backs. We're gonna discuss that in another interview or whatever. How he completely disrespected the legend. But yeah, I hope y'all like this vid. Subscribe, like, check me out. If y'all want to see me get, more active or whatever, I don't mind. Me personally, I'm more of a laid back individual. I like to give you the real, send down in the chair or whatever. Y'all can contact me about anything. All right, I'm here for y'all. Hit me up.